Welcome to this new series that I have started. Terry the Triangle talks about things. AKA Richard has to make a school project and he forces me to do it. Today, I am leaving the kitchen and going to the boring beige background used in my chemistry video, so that we can talk language. Specifically, figurative language. I know my generic voice allows no emotion, but I'm getting annoyed with the angel sound effect. It is very intrusive to my video. Can we stop it? That's not helpful. Anyways, on to the fun part. We are discussing figurative language. Let's get started with similes and metaphors. Similes and metaphors are basically the same thing, but there are differences. By that I mean, they both are comparing something to something else. However, with similes, you use connecting words such as like or as to join it. Metaphors don't have that rule. For example, I can say, the toothpick looked like a tree. That's a simile because it says, like, right there. However, if I said, the toothpick was a tree, that doesn't mean that it was a literal tree, it just looks like a tree. That is a metaphor because there is a lack of a connector. Personification is a purely human reaction to inanimate objects. People will give things that are not alive human qualities. I can't give you examples. Being a polygon, I don't understand this. Also, I'm lazy. A lot of tongue twisters rely on alliteration. The reason is because it can be difficult to say. But I'm pro at this. Just watch. Betty Botter bought a bit of butter. But she said, this butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter, that would make my batter better. So Betty Botter bought a bit of better butter, better than her bitter butter. And she put it in her bitter batter, which made her bitter batter a bit better. Yep, I can do this all day. But I'm just getting sidetracked onto onomatopoeias. These are simple. It's a word that represents a sound. Some examples would include snap, boom, crack, pop, bam, pow, rip, moo, bah, oink, blub. I don't feel like lecturing this anymore, so let's move on to hyperboles. Hyperboles are an exaggeration, blown out of proportion. An example would be, I was so hungry I could have eaten a cow. People will say this because they are hungry, but very rarely could they eat an entire cow. Anyways, I have to get back to the kitchen. The next cooking episode isn't gonna make itself.